Today, we travel through time, from 1919 to 2035, to witness how Bentley transformed from raw mechanical artistry to a vision of intelligent, sustainable, and timeless luxury. This is Bentley, the evolution of luxury. Chapter 1, The Birth of a Legend, 1919 to 1930. The story begins in 1919, when a brilliant engineer named W.O. Bentley founded Bentley Motors in Cricklewood, North London. His dream was simple yet bold, to build a fast car, a good car, the best in its class. In an era dominated by slow, boxy automobiles, W.O. Bentley wanted something different, cars that could not only look elegant but also conquer the racetrack. By the early 1920s, Bentley had already become a force to be reckoned with. Models like the 3-liter, 4.5-liter, and the iconic Bentley blower were tearing through the Le Mans racetrack, earning the brand 5 Le Mans victories between 1924 and 1930. The so-called Bentley Boys, wealthy and daring British racers, helped forge the company's image of adventure and prestige. They weren't just racing, they were defining what luxury performance meant for the next century. Those early Bentleys were mechanical masterpieces, crafted by hand, powered by roaring inline-4 engines, and built with pure passion. Every bolt, every stitch, every sound of the engine carried the heartbeat of its creator, W.O. Bentley himself. But as the 1930s approached, financial troubles struck. Despite their racing success, Bentley struggled to survive the Great Depression. In 1931, the company was quietly acquired by Rolls-Royce, marking the beginning of a new chapter. Chapter 2, Elegance Meets Refinement, 1931-1950s. Under Rolls-Royce ownership, Bentley's personality began to evolve. The raw racing edge softened into refined luxury. The cars became quieter, smoother, and more sophisticated, still fast, but now wrapped in the silence of true elegance. In 1952, Bentley introduced the R-Type Continental, a design that would go down in history as one of the most beautiful cars ever made. Its long sweeping lines, curved fenders, and powerful stance represented post-war luxury at its finest. This era transformed Bentley from a racer's brand into the preferred choice of statesmen, celebrities, and royalty. Owning a Bentley wasn't just about speed anymore, it was about status. Chapter 3, The Age of Power and Presence, 1960s, 1980s. The 1960s brought an entirely new face for Bentley. The cars shared much of their engineering with Rolls-Royce models but still carried a distinct personality, slightly sportier, subtly more powerful, and always unmistakably British. The Bentley T-Series, S3 Continental, and Corniche became icons of classic British design, heavy, commanding, and built like a fortress. However, through the 1970s and early 1980s, Bentley's identity began to blur. To many, it was seen as simply a badge-engineered version of Rolls-Royce, luxurious, yes, but not the bold Bentley spirit of old. That perception changed dramatically in the 1980s with the launch of the Bentley Mulsanne Turbo, a return to performance and power. For the first time in decades, Bentley rediscovered its soul. The brand was once again known for speed with sophistication. Chapter 4, Rebirth of the Beast, 1998 to 2010. Fast forward to 1998, a major turning point. Bentley was acquired by the Volkswagen Group, marking the start of a modern renaissance. This was not just a change in ownership, it was a rebirth. Backed by Volkswagen's technology and engineering resources, Bentley began redefining what modern luxury performance could be. In 2003, the world witnessed the debut of the Continental GT, a masterpiece that blended British craftsmanship with German precision. It featured a powerful 6.0-liter twin-turbo W12 engine, delivering effortless speed wrapped in hand-stitched leather and polished wood. The Continental GT changed everything. It brought Bentley to a global audience, turning it into a symbol of success and sophistication. From Hollywood stars to business tycoons, everyone wanted one. During this era, Bentley also introduced the Flying Spur, a luxury sedan that combined comfort with explosive performance, and the Arnage, a classic V8 powerhouse that embodied traditional British elegance. Bentley was once again on top of the world. Chapter 5, The Modern Icons, 2010 to 2025. By the 2010s, Bentley had firmly established itself as the ultimate blend of heritage and innovation. The Mulsanne became the flagship of bespoke luxury, a hand-built limousine for the elite, powered by a thunderous 6.75-liter twin-turbo V8. It was refined, commanding, and unapologetically grand. Then came the Bentayga, Bentley's first SUV, introduced in 2015. Some doubted whether a luxury SUV could carry Bentley's DNA, until they saw it. The Bentayga redefined what a high-performance SUV could be. It combined off-road capability with five-star luxury, offering a cabin so exquisite it rivaled private jets. Meanwhile, the Continental GT continued to evolve, adopting new technologies, lighter materials, and more efficient engines. Bentley's craftsmanship remained unmatched, each car still taking hundreds of hours to build by hand at the Crewe factory in England. But beneath the glamour, a quiet revolution was beginning, the shift toward sustainability and electrification. Chapter 6, The Future is Electric, 2025 to 2035. As the world changes, so does luxury. Bentley has committed to becoming a fully electric brand by 2035, and that promise has already started taking shape. The EXP 100 GT, revealed in 2019, offers a breathtaking glimpse into Bentley's future. It's more than a car, it's an experience. Made from sustainable materials like crystal glass, copper-infused aluminum, and 5,000-year-old wood, the EXP 100 GT combines artistry with futuristic intelligence. Its AI, Bentley Personal Assistant, learns your preferences, adjusts the lighting, fragrance, and even seat massage based on your mood. The car silently glides on electric motors producing over 1,000 Newton-meters of torque, all while maintaining the graceful elegance of a Grand Tourer. In this new era, Bentley is no longer defined by its roaring engines but by its quiet power, the smooth, endless flow of electric energy, and the serenity of zero-emission travel. Imagine driving through the countryside in 2035, no sound but the wind, no vibration but the heartbeat of the road, yet inside, a world of absolute luxury and peace. That's the Bentley vision of tomorrow. Chapter 7, Old versus New, a timeless comparison. So what truly separates the old Bentleys from the new generation? In the early days, Bentley cars were built by hand using metal, wood, and sweat, mechanical art forged for racers and dreamers. They were loud, powerful, and imperfect in the most beautiful way. Today's Bentleys, on the other hand, are digital masterpieces, engineered with precision, whisper-quiet yet unbelievably fast. Artificial intelligence, advanced aerodynamics, and sustainable materials now define modern luxury. The old Bentleys had charm, the scent of leather and oil, the growl of a V8 echoing through English hills. The new Bentleys offer silence, precision, and an emotional connection between human and machine that feels almost alive. It's not about which is better, it's about evolution. Bentley has managed to preserve its soul while reinventing everything else. Chapter 8, Bentley 2035, The Vision Beyond Time. By 2035, Bentley aims to be more than just a car manufacturer, it wants to be a symbol of sustainable luxury. Every model will be electric, carbon neutral, and crafted using renewable resources. But the true essence will remain the same: elegance, craftsmanship, and emotional connection. Future Bentleys may feature self-driving capabilities, holographic controls, and voice-activated AI companions, but the spirit of W.O. Bentley, the man who once said, "There's no replacement for displacement," will live on, only in a different form. Instead of mechanical displacement, Bentley's future will focus on emotional displacement, moving the soul through design, comfort, and experience. Chapter 9, Legacy of Luxury. As we look back over a century of Bentley history, from the 1920s Le Mans victories to the futuristic electric visions, one thing is clear: Bentley never followed trends, it created them. Each era defined what luxury meant for its time. The 1920s were about boldness and racing glory. The 1950s embodied elegance and post-war grace. The 1980s celebrated raw power and individuality. The 2000s redefined global prestige. And now, the 2030s promise sustainable luxury for a new generation. From the handcrafted R-Type Continental to the futuristic EXP 100 GT, Bentley's journey reflects not only how cars evolved, but how humanity's idea of beauty, comfort, and innovation changed with time. OUTRO, a legacy that drives forward. In 1919, W.O. Bentley built his dream machine with one goal: to make the best car in the world. Over 100 years later, that dream is still alive, only stronger, smarter, and more visionary than ever. Bentley's story is proof that true luxury never goes out of style, it simply evolves. So whether it's the growl of an old Bentley blower or the whisper of a futuristic electric GT, one truth remains. Bentley isn't just a car. It's a legacy, built for those who demand perfection, and destined for those who believe that the future of luxury is timeless.